Hi, I'm Bernice Ruin, a Pampered Chef Independent Consultant. And today I'm going to bring to you some essential baking and cooking accessories. So let's get started. First thing I have to show you is our classic batter bowl. This is just a wonderful product. First, it has a lid on it, which is nice. So you can cover anything up that you're making, put it in the refrigerator. It has a generous handle so you can get a good grip on it. Got this nice spout here, so if you're pouring something out, you can just kind of guide it through. It's a generous size of 2 liters and 8 cups. So another nice feature is that you do have measurements along the side here. So instead of taking out a measuring cup, you can do your initial measurements of some of your dry ingredients right by using these lines. And then you've got the nice design. You can pour it. It's got a good grip to it, and it's got this nice cover. So one of the things that would go well with it is our classic scraper. So our scraper is like a scraper spoon. You can see it's got some depth to it, which is nice. So it's very nice for mixing, scraping out, taking out your batter. It gives you some depth there to actually help get it out. You can also use it for scraping it also, which is really nice. So these two do work very well together. And our classic scraper is, let's see, it is 1659 is the product number. And it's really nice because it is heat resistant to 650 degrees. And we have 2 different sizes of these. So this is like our classic scraper with our classic batter bowl with a really nice lid on it. Okay, so now that we're talking about measuring foods, let's see, I've got so many different things I want to show you. We have a mini measure all cup. This is really nice because you can measure liquids and you can measure dry ingredients. So I don't know about you, but a lot of times when I'm cooking and baking, I get way too many measuring cups, measuring spoons out, and just too much to clean up. Well, wouldn't it be nice to reuse one container? So you've got different sizes from tablespoons, teaspoons, ounces. I said teaspoons already. You've got cups and just a lot of different measurements on there. So let's say for an example, I'm going to start with 1/4 of a dry ingredient. I could just set this to 1/4. Now I put that in my bowl. Maybe my next ingredient is 1/3 of a cup. I would just adjust this to 1/3 of a cup, and I can continue using the dry ingredients here. And then I could do the same thing with my liquid ingredients, and it also has a little spout for easy pouring. And then it just collapses really nice for storage. And that is our mini measure all cup 2236. 2236. Okay. Now, going along with the same theme is we have our adjustable measuring spoons, and they are the same concept, 2258. And again, you can adjust them to different sizes. And what's nice, because if I'm using, maybe I'm doing some spices or something of that nature, I don't really need to dirty 3 different, 1/2 a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 1/4 of a teaspoon. I could just adjust this, and then if for some reason I needed to, I could just do maybe a quick little wipe with a little towel, just real quick, just to clean it, because it's dry anyway, so it's going to clean really quickly. And then that way, if I plan this right, I maybe just have 3 items to clean up instead of maybe 4 measuring cups. Sometimes I got like 10 measuring cups out, quite honestly, and every teaspoon and tablespoon that I own. So this would make cleanup a lot easier, actually, to have something like this. So that's something that you could consider. Also, we have our mini spatulas. These are really nice. We have these stainless steel ones, non-stick ones. These are a must. like if you're making brownies or you're making a little like little square desserts or something like that. You know, these little tiny mini spatulas are perfect to get in there. Get it out of the pan, serve it nice, it looks nice and neat. You know, where the bigger ones tend to get too much, you know, you get part of another brownie and before you know it, you kind of got a mess. So these are definitely a must. There's a non-stick one and the stainless steel one. And the stainless steel one number is 22622. Okay. So another item that's nice to have is our smooth edge can opener. This is really nice, and on my YouTube channel I do have a demo showing you how to use this. But you know, one of the nice part is there's no sharp edges on it, and basically it cuts below the lid line, and then it's got this little grabber here, if you can see that little grabber, that just grabs and then just cleanly pulls off the cap or the lid. You can use it right-handed, left-handed. It's very comfortable, very easy to use. That's our smooth edge can opener, and I want to make sure I get the number right for you. It is 2759, and this one is hand wash only, but quite honestly you just need to do probably a quick little rinse and you're good. Okay, so there are a few of our cooking and baking musts. Some of the other things I would like to share with you, make sure I get the right numbers for you, is next one is our mix and chop. This is really nice. This is kind of, I would say, traditionally used for maybe ground beef or ground turkey when you're cooking it, and you can mix it and break it up. I don't know, but when you cook ground turkey, because you don't have much fat in it, it tends to get very clumpy in the pan. So this would actually break it up as you're cooking. You could also, let's say you're making a banana cake, pie, you know, whatever, something with bananas. You could use this also to mash your bananas. So there's a lot of opportunities that you can use this mix and chop. And it's number 2583. Again, other things that is recommended, you could also scramble eggs with it. You'll notice it's got a very unique design, so it's just not a straight design. It's got a very comfortable handle, so if you are, depending on how you would like to use this, there's different ways of holding it that's very comfortable. It fits very comfortably in either hand, left or right hand. Okay, so that is our mix and chop. Now, one of my all-time favorites is the garlic press. It's very comfortable, fits in your hand. It's got a nice clean design. It just feels comfortable in your hand. The other thing that I like about it, it has a built-in brush to clean it and to also remove garlic. So you could put a couple large or a few small garlic cloves in there. And then obviously it just comes on this side here for pressing it. I do have a video on my YouTube channel showing a demo of using this. You could put, obviously it is a garlic press. Pampered Chef also says you could put horseradish in it or even ginger to mince it. And then the nice part is when you want to clean it, you can just clean it out here. And then I don't know about you, but some of the other garlic press I had, the garlic would dry in these little holes, and then I could never get it out again. It was like there forever. This just fits in really nice. Okay. And then it'll just let you just rinse it out this side here, and then you can get that leftover garlic out of here. Very easy to use. Like I said, I do have a YouTube demo on this, and it's actually incredible how quickly it minces the garlic. So no reason not to use fresh garlic when you're cooking, because this is just perfect for it. I do have to admit, I don't like mincing garlic. I don't like the stickiness on my fingers. I just don't like chopping anything that small. So for the longest time, I actually was buying that jar garlic that's already minced, and you know, it really just doesn't do justice. You really want fresh garlic. So no going back. I always have several giant cloves of garlic in the refrigerator, and this makes short work of it. So no reason not to make a quick sauce, a quick pot of sauce for your pasta at night, because you can get that sauce going really quickly. Between, you got your garlic press, you got your can opener, And you also have your food chopper. So before you know it, that sauce is going and it's ready to put over some pasta. These products really are designed to make your life a lot easier and get dinner on the table quicker, or just help with just making desserts, whatever you might be making. Let's see, a couple more things I'd like to show you in this particular demo. So one of my favorite things are the chef tongs. These are just the greatest things ever. So the first time I ordered these, I got these for free, actually. I believe I got these for free. You know, that's the nice thing about Pampered Chef parties. When you spend $80 or more, there's always a free gift. And I got a whole collection of free items, so my Pampered Chef pantry is getting larger just through, you know, free items, which is nice. But I wonder, how do you open these things? Like, I couldn't get them open. Well, here you go. Point towards your food, they open. Point away from your food, they close. That's simple. And it's one-handed, so it's easy to use. So if you're cooking and you're busy with one hand, you could just grab these and then just quickly open them. And then you could quickly close them also. These are the small ones that I'm showing you right now, but they also have a larger size. And they won't open up in your drawer either, you know, because you're going to have these locked. You have to be pointing down for them to open, okay? I love them. They're easy to use. There's no more fighting with them. I'm always fighting with my chef tongs all the time. Either they're opening up for me. I'm almost dropping them on the floor like constantly, it feels like, because they're kind of clumsy to use. And this is a game changer for me. You know, I really do like these. So these are something I do highly recommend. Another item that we have is the citrus press, and just let me give you the number. It's 2595. This has 9 drainage holes, and you just put your citrus in there and then just close, and then your lemon juice will come out, your lime juice, whatever you're putting in here. You know, sometimes we have to take shortcuts because there's just only so much time. But sometimes just adding like the fresh lemon or fresh lime or just some fresh ingredients like the fresh garlic will really add a lot to a dish. So maybe everything isn't from scratch, maybe everything isn't completely homemade, but sometimes being selective with adding a splash of something, lemon juice or something, but fresh, will add a lot to a dish. And that's a great way to kind of take something semi-homemade and make it feel like you made it from scratch. This isn't so much cooking and baking, but I'm going to bring it in anyways. It's our salad chopper. Fits very comfortably in your hand, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. Nothing sharp, because you can see how I'm holding it. There's nothing sharp. You can cut salads with this, tomatoes, carrots, cheese. You know, I put all that stuff in a pot and then I just chop it up. It makes a great salad. You could cook some chicken, and if you wanted to kind of shred it or chop it for some type of sandwiches, you could also use this. So you definitely can chop other things just besides the salad. But you know, I first got this, and again, it was the same question. How do you open this thing up? You know, it's locked pretty solid. Well, in the back here, you got your little safety feature, and you just open it. So that's just it. Open it, and then that's when you get your spring release. And then you just can chop. Now, when you got this open, this part here that also acts as a safety feature allows you to go into the bowl and actually scoop up items. So if we were using our classic batter bowl as an example, you'd be cutting in here, and then you could scoop through and then go like this when you're doing your chopping also, which is nice. So you can kind of stir it a little bit also. So this is nice, and there you go. These products, one of the things I found is that they're easy on my wrist and neck. I do have carpal tunnel in my wrist here, and it bothers my neck. Probably way too many years in the tech industry, but so be it. But these products, with the design and how you use them, they just fit so well that they don't put undue pressure on my wrist, which is really nice. And this just works wonderfully to really chop up that salad. You know, chopped salads are so much fun to eat, and I think they're actually a little bit easier to eat once everything is kind of chopped up, mixed together. That's always fun too. Now the other item I have is our nylon turner. I got this for free too from one of the parties. So this was another one of my free gifts that I got when I spent $80. It's a really nice turner. It's a little bit substantial, which is nice. You know, one of the things that I like about these types of products is if you're working with something really hot on a stove, it's nice to have control, but also be a little bit more away from the burner so it's not so hot. So again, this is 2011. Okay. The other item I want to show you, I also got this free from another party that I attended, the tortilla warmer. It's got a longer number, 100120. This is nice because you can put your tortilla shells in here. You can put frozen pancakes, maybe some dinner rolls, and you put this in your microwave and you reheat them, which is wonderful. And it also has this nice hanging tag here, so if you want to hang it up, you can, and kind of keep it out of the way. So again, that was another one of my free gifts. So if you order 80 or more through Pampered Chef, every month they have different free gifts that you can select from, and it's another wonderful way to build up your pantry. So those are our items for this particular demo. Again, we've got different types of turners. We've got our little mini ones for desserts. We have all our adjustable measuring spoons and cups, which are really nice. Saves space in your counter, plus you don't dirty as many measuring cups and spoons, which is nice. We have this wonderful, which I absolutely love, this garlic press. Absolutely love it. I use it several times a week, along with my new can opener. I use that several times a week. We got our mix and chop, which is a lot of opportunities. I'm only starting to explore what those are. Our classic scraper. Our classic bowl. It also comes with its own lid that I put down over here. So it's nice. You can put the cover on, put it in the fridge until you need it. And again, maybe a splash of citrus, whether it's for a meal or maybe for a nice cocktail. That's always nice too. A nice Friday night cocktail is always good. And let's not forget our chef tongs, which are just kind of fun to play with too. But very practical. They also have the slots, so if you would like to scoop something and kind of slot it through a little bit, you have that opportunity too. So I hope you enjoyed this demo of different products that you might use for your cooking and baking.